What's good to BC gang? This is Ukraine now. Backing it up, bang that's level. Crazy video. So guys, you see the video, you see the thumbnails, you see the task, you see everything, you feel me? I ain't gonna do much talking, but doing too much of action. So make sure you watch to the end, and if it's the first time, you should subscribe. Turn the stream best way get notified, drop a bang like this one. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get straight to it. Let's see what's happening, let's see.
The truth is, many kids grow up idolizing their favorite artists, praying that one day they can get signed to and become successful artists. With a life
Who's this guy?
that seems to come prepackaged with fame, money, and women.
Batman or something.
And most artists can only dream of getting their music to record labels, and how could you blame them? Not many people would turn down an opportunity that could provide financial freedom, women, and most importantly, fame. What if I told you that this is exactly what record labels wanted you to believe? That this is, for the most part, was an illusion used to lure young talent in so they can trap them. From manipulating artists to deceiving the public and even profiting off murder, record labels are far more dark than you could ever expect them to be. Join me in this episode as we uncover the dark truth about record labels. Since the beginning of the music industry, record labels have had two reputations. One, that if you get signed, you're rich and famous. And two, that record labels are evil and out to rob the artist. Now, both of these could be true, just not for all artists. A record deal is nothing more than a sketchy loan you would get from a loan shark. They have designed it to always lean in their favor, giving them the advantage over the artist. The way a record deal works is complicated for artists to understand. That's why they have lawyers. But to simplify it, in most cases, a record deal is a loan given to an artist so that an artist can produce a highly desirable body of work so they can sell it, and the profit from such body of work can pay back the loan given by the record label and any other expenses. Whatever's left then gets split between the record label and the artist. So if you're signed tomorrow to a $2 million deal, it does not mean you're receiving $2 million. This actually means you're being lent.
Crazy work, buddy. Crazy work. I don't lie, record labels, some are scandal. You feel me? Like Ambitious, for example.
Joke.
It is.
This amount of
Makes me wonder though, like how many artists have actually made it without a record label?
You see, dog.
Like, is it like possible to make it without it? Cause I feel like they just a scam. Like, what are you gaining from them that you can gain by yourself?
Making probably like a gig. Let's say I'll be making like on my 50,000, then I get 10,000 a month.
That's tough. That's tough, my guy.
Crazy work, dog.
You paying people who don't put in the work, but you
Crazy
putting in the
work,
work.
boy. Crazy work.
money throughout the duration of your contract. When you first sign, you will receive an advance, usually a good chunk of money that can wow an artist who has never seen such an amount. This is given to trap the artist, as they know that artist is going to spend this, putting themselves in debt. The record label even encourages the artist to spend the advance, advising them to use the money to move, buy expensive clothing and vehicles, telling them that it will improve their image. This is the beginning of the trapping cycle. Now an artist is in debt.
That's
Your
another
deal was
thing,
worth.
though, like, you start rapping and you like rapping real shit. You're not talking about cars because you don't have any. You don't talking about chains. But then now you had the money, you have to wear them. But you was never about that. Your friends are about you staying authentic. Like, it's a game, man. It's freak.
Type shit.
$2 million. Let's say the record label gives you an advance of $500,000. You now have left $1.5 million, but you technically owe the record label $500,000 before any money had been spent on any production of your music. Now you hit the studio to start making some hits. You're then taken to a recording studio of the best quality, costing about $120 to $300 an hour. The label will book this room for a week or even a few months. All of this coming out of your remaining $1.5 million. Let's say it costs you another $200,000 just on studio time to complete your album. Now you're left with $1.3 million, and now you owe $700,000. Now, in order to make a hit song, you need a hit beat, and in some cases, a whole song from a ghostwriter. So labels will contact hit producers and writers who can charge anywhere from $25,000 to $500,000 per beat. Let's say you spent another $300,000 on beats. You're now left with $1 million, but you're in debt for $1 million. After you make yourself some hit records, the label is going to need to promote your music. Even though they told you to spend your advance money on clothes and jewelry and expensive cars, that all might look nice and feel great to own, but it doesn't build the brand or sell any record. Artists need marketing to sell records, so record labels assign marketing teams to the artist. A marketing team then goes on to strategically map out ways to build more clout for the artist. They will start paying playlist owners to play an artist's music on top of the streaming playlist, spending around $250,000 to get an artist placed on the best Spotify playlist. Then they contact radio stations, since paying the stations to play an artist's song.
But nah, record label be doing the most as well. Though. I just feel like it also pushes you, but it also scams you.
Paying for the connection, not actually the work they're putting in.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they know how to navigate the busy world. But you are the one pushing the music, making the money, though. Yeah. Nah, this shit free.
It's illegal. They find their way around this. A record label will buy a certain amount of commercial ad space on a radio station. This covers up how they pay the radio stations to play the artist's music. So now let's say that a record label gives a radio station $200K to throw your song in rotation at the best hours and promote your upcoming live events. You're now at $550K and you're now in debt $1.5 million. Now the entire time you were making music and being creative, you had a team and a manager behind the scenes working endless hours making things happen. All of those people are being paid by you, even if you don't know it. Let's say you pay your staff another $200,000 and are now left with $300K and you're in debt $1.7 million. Now that you're going abuzz and your song starts to pick up steam, artists are going to want to start touring. This requires travel expenses and hotel expenses. Since you're now famous, you have to now live up to a high life image. Artists will start to fly private, and this can cost anywhere from $20,000 a flight to $50,000 a flight. When they land, they have to stay at the best hotels and the most expensive rooms. The label will also need to rent and customize a tour bus. All this could actually cost tons of money. Let's say on the low end, $500,000. Now you actually went over your initial budget with $200,000, leaving you in a grand total debt of $2.2 million. Now this is the part where artists say, well, it's all worth it because I'm going to blow up and make that money back and make more money than what I owe and get rich. The thing is, it's not as easy as it sounds. Let's say you're lucky and you happen to land the record on the charts and the song becomes a hit. People are streaming your song nonstop and your song is all over the airway. Let's say your song makes $3 million. Before you could even think of touching any of that money, the record label needs to recoup their money back first.
Nah, it's freaky, bro.
The record label have to touch my money before I do.
You know,
Shem.
no, you owe them, like, bro.
Nah, also that's crazy, though.
You just see money raining down on you and you've been saying yes all this time.
So I think this is a form of manipulation, dog.
Yeah, it's like a mirage, bro. Like, even for upcoming rappers, when you see these like established rappers playing on radio, you thinking like, nah, the radio is promoting them because they are making waves, but they actually pay to be on that radio.
Sensational.
Nah, that's crazy.
$2.2 million you owe gets deducted now, and there's $800,000 left. Most people think that the artists sign deals and get a good percentage on their royalties. But in most cases, unless you're an established act, your royalty split looks around the lines of under 8%. For some artists, going as low as 4%. Meaning that an artist will only see 4 to 8% of the profit made. So let's say the label was feeling generous when they signed you and gave you 8%. You would make a grand total of $64,000. While the record label pockets the remaining $736,000. Now you might ask yourself, don't artists get to keep all their show money? This is not completely true. See, labels tend to sign artists to different type of deals. And new artists usually sign to 360 deals. A 360 deal basically means that a label will be able to profit off anything an artist does associated with music. Meaning that a label can take a cut of any shows alongside other expenses that come with touring, leaving big-name artists in difficult financial positions. More often than not, leading these artists to re-signing again to the same label for more advance money. This is how they trap an artist. An artist takes more money and gets back into more debt. Not only do the...
Nah, it's smart. Because think about it, like I give you more, but I know, see, if one day you make much money, I know I'ma take it. And you don't have like, anything to say because you've been showing the money record label.
It's like the loan from a bank.
Type shit.
Sensational.
That they
and
gonna
also you
give
can't say
more.
no, dog, because they're flying out in a private jet, those Ferraris and music
Yeah.
videos and everything.
And the thing is, like, we expect you to have all those things, so now you gotta have those things. Like, we're like, no, Laz making waves, he's gotta have a Ferrari, so you gotta have that Ferrari, but you don't afford it.
Yeah, crazy.
Labels control the artist through financial ways. They also do it in a more direct way, often sculpting artists to fit a general mold, packaging them, and shipping them off as if they were a product. Labels will control what artists say and can't say. They will dress them with the brands they can wear and even how they can wear it. Also, they can manipulate the fans. See, record labels know if they have complete control of the artist, they could use that to manipulate the fans. They can push agendas through artists and promote products and sell an entire lifestyle.
Why they keep showing my gold, dog? Why they keep showing my gold, dog? Why they keep showing Jeezy, dog?
I mean, like, they had to show, like, an affording person.
Leave my nigga out of this shit.
He has all these things they talking about. They have to show it.
Leave my nigga out of this shit.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
These record labels have
They couldn't show Cole, though.
Nah, over sounds, dog. It's like my record label. Leave my nigga out this shit.
sinister motives behind what they do. Often than not, pushing satanic values through music of the biggest artists.
Why it had to be him,
This
though?
is your guy.
Nah, this nigga disappointed us all, man.
Favorite rapper,
Nah,
Rap.
nah, it used to be when he was.
Oh, nah, easy.
Nah, not really, man. Like when he was,
Something.
when he was like Old Town Road, everybody vibed with him, and then he
everybody.
started this bullshit.
Oh, nah.
With or without artist
My
consent.
favorite rapper is pregnant now.
Used to be my favorite
Because
rapper
they
is Cole.
own the
Everybody
artist.
gotta know. My favorite rapper is Cole. Used to vibe with this nigga. I know you used to. I know he used to.
Nah,
and then he
don't
turned
put us in your shoes, dog. Don't put us in
Don't
your
tell
shoes.
me you didn't vibe with Old Town Road.
Nah, I ain't vibe with that song. Don't put us in your
Cap,
shoes.
cap. That's
Niggas
cap,
putting
gang.
us, we're not
That's
that
cap.
tapped in. We're not that tapped in.
We all know.
We're not that
We all
tapped
know.
in, boy.
I don't think he will come back again.
Knowing that artists will do anything to live the dream life that when they're signed, they themselves are selling. When we are young, we watch artists on TV live such admirable lives. This is the way that labels program us to want to buy from them or sign to them. If you're a fan, then you would take artists more serious if they're successful and famous. And in some people, even motivating them to make similar life decisions. If you're an artist, then you would look at these labels as your ticket into the music industry, the only way you can make it big. That's exactly what record labels want you to believe. They need you to think that signing to them will be the only way you can succeed. In reality,
Now here's the thing though. Like, okay, we see from this video that signing with record labels doesn't work. But can you like make it without signing? You think you can? As a rapper dropping bombs every day, hits every day.
Yes. For example, I can use artists for message right now. Currently.
Like, imagine you have to make songs, right? You have to produce those songs. You
But
have to
also,
drop.
it needs a capital. That's the thing.
Let's say you have the capital.
Nah, it's possible.
You have to drop the song. You have to make the music video. You have to drop the music video. You have to pay for your song to play in these places. All this shit besides the money. You have to be doing these things. You have to market yourself. You have to get producers, features. You have to get, like, what are these again? Like, you have to get sponsors.
I would.
Awukhonahali shem.
Oh my god, that would be so
But it's a
hard.
lot of work. You need team. I can't do it alone. Obviously.
You see?
But it also doesn't require
But like,
for a
at least
record
it's not a
label.
record label.
Yeah,
like, you're paying
I can
people off
normally
your
vibe for
pocket.
my friends or something, or people that I know that now they professional.
Yeah, and then you can like discuss the
Yeah,
price.
and now I'm the
okay.
boss. Not any record
Okay,
label.
boss.
Yeah.
it's the other way around.
And y'all good boys, niggas.
If the record labels don't have any artists, they wouldn't make any money. So they have to sign artists in order to get paid. But if they were to be fair to every artist they sign, then record label executives wouldn't make hundreds of millions of dollars a year. So they had to find a way to make artists want to sign to them for little financial gain. Back in the day, this was much easier to do due to the fact that the internet didn't exist, nor did our current technology. So upcoming artists needed the record label's money and resources for studio time and marketing. Now with the internet, it's a lot harder for labels to continue to use this as leverage, so they use already signed artists as walking billboards to attract
So,
new
like, an upcoming rapper from McCart doesn't have a standard chance. Like, it doesn't have a choice, but nah, the world is not fair. Stay in school, kids.
Do drugs, my God.
acts to sign bad deals. Upcoming artists, seeing other established acts' situation and lifestyles, persuade them to signing these deals. Where things get even darker is when an artist sadly passes away.
My boy, though.
Not Lil X.
That used to be my boy, though. Nah, you know, it's real unfortunate what happened.
Believe it or not, record labels actually love this, seeing this as an opportunity
No Diddy.
to make even more money. Since when an artist dies, it reignites their career.
R.I.P. Juice. Nigga, I said R.I.P. Juice always. Nigga said R.I.P. Juice. Alright. It has to be a long as day. But it's
Leading
cool,
record
I
labels to
support it.
make more money. You often see record labels trying to capitalize off dead artists. See with the case of Juice WRLD, after he passed, his record label has been accused of using Juice WRLD's name to build hype for other artists. They have released songs with a recycled Juice WRLD verse packaged as a new feature on a Kid Laroi song, using Juice WRLD's name to promote Leroy's music to Juice's fans, hoping some of them will cross over. The record labels have controlled the music industry since the beginning, setting the rules in their favor and rigging the game so they can always win, leaving artists in debt and unsatisfied with their careers.
What if, like, some of your favorite rappers are part of this? Who are your favorite
The label
rappers?
uses
Top 5.
Drake.
DDG is not in a, like, record label. Drake, that's his own record label.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Drake, DDG. Okay, let me name it after this.
the artists to promote brands that suit investors.
Matter of fact, nah, it's shy. We gonna end it here, though. I won't lie. It's shy, though. We all see your land.
Nah,
feel
you
me?
understood.
I would say Drake, DDG. Okay, I don't know who to put first there, but now currently that I've been listening to DDG the most, so I'm gonna say DDG first. But all time, I'll say Drake first. So, but yeah, DDG and Drake they share for me, though. So
Okay.
I don't know, not
You
even
have
all.
it's cool. You have 2 number ones. It
Type
happens.
shit. And second one, who do I listen the most? Party Next Door, I listen to that guy as well. Party Next Door.
in a, like, record label.
Yeah, Ovi sounds, Drake.
Yeah. So you think, like, he might be getting ripped off as a
Nah, I don't
possibility?
think so. They dropped an album together. I think they also like cool shit. I don't
So
think.
happens.
But Boy is not even like a material. thing.
Materialistic,
Yeah, it's not
okay.
even, like music video just behind shit. And I will triplets, I will twins, I will solo.
Okay, buddy, calm down. Calm
Hey,
down, boy.
I know you hear that shit. And then the fourth one, I know who these people that are missing, but I'll say Bright Fires. But also I don't listen to him anymore that much.
Who?
Bright Fires. He sings shit. Nah, this is right on the spot. But yeah, those who know him knows him. Number 5. Who I wanted to say J. Cole in terms of lyrically. You see, I listen to that nigga lyrically and everything. J. Cole. You?
J. Cole number 5.
Yeah.
Me, J. Cole, that's my, like, number 1.
Yeah.
And you see, I think, you know, most of the rappers I'm gonna call after, it's
Joe Badass.
nah, who the okay, I know Joe Perez, but like nah. It's JID, you know JID, bros.
Yeah.
It's JID. It's I've been listening to like a lot of rappers from SA, but it's gonna sound dumb, but like Nasty, my number 3.
Yeah. I forgot every shit.
Nah, it's cool. Let me see. I don't like listen to a lot of artists these days. Oh, Nams.
Yeah.
Definitely Nams. And maybe even Dave Cool as hell.
So guys, if you watch to the end, much love. I'ma see you on the next video. As y'all know, probably might drop a video after dropping this, so make sure you're still tuned up. I don't know, but love y'all. See you on the next video.